Yo, what is going on? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah. Uh, it's March freaking 8th, almost through Q1 2026, and market's going down big time. I think my 401k is down almost 7% this year, which is absolutely horrible. The freaking S&P 500 is not even that ass. I don't know what they got. They must have my money in crypto inside of my 401k, and I'm about to kneecap some bitches about what happened. Because I didn't sign up for that. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. It appears Z&G's auction's still going for an hour because of the time change, which is interesting. The dude just doesn't know how to read a clock. Shout out to James. So we got about an hour probably left of auctions ending over on Z&G's site. The Goldin 151 auction ends tonight. Why is there a semi outside right now? It's fucking 9 o'clock, my guy. What are we even doing? I'm so confused. I've never heard this big of a truck outside of my house. You can hear it on the microphone. What the fuck? This is the first time this year I've had this window open, and there's a fucking semi truck outside of my window right now. Cheers, Labatt's Blues. Shout out to my fellow Canadians. I need to shut my window. Hold up. Grab my RPG. That ass, bro. It was a fucking, like, giant ass truck taking some Ford Focus piece of shit because the thing won't start, and I'm already sweating. Oh, I digress. Yeah, semi delivering your bulk. It's all my phantasmal flames. I just sold it all. So it's the semi truck coming to pick it up. You know, that's exactly what's happening. But I appreciate you guys. Sunday evening, again, Z&G Goldin 151 auction, Sealed Shiz consignments auction, and Fanatics collect in one night. This is like the Super Bowl. It's like the Super Bowl, but better because it's TCGs and cards. You know, fuck them sports nerds. Do people still sell sports cards? Like, how are they doing right now? Man, you gotta think some of these sports guys wake up and they're like, I just need to sell a fucking Pikachu. What am I doing? What am I doing? Like, why? Just that is probably the biggest L's these guys, sports guys are taking, is not dealing in Pokemon. But please continue down your path and stay away from my Pokemans. I would greatly appreciate it. Do I not have this tab open, dude? Like, what are we doing? Dude, I'm so unprepared. I can't even see comments. Hold up. I guess I could look at OBS, but that's so lame. $16 Gold Star Greninja. The fuck? Alright. Dude, this guy's a demon. I've been watching this guy on YouTube. He does Apex Legends videos. Dude uploads it like 3 times a day. Brody's a freaking chill. That's insane. Ooh, I mean, that's a 99-cent card about to end. That's crazy. I didn't know that existed. I guess it's got it's got $6 shipping, and it's got a bid on it. That's crazy. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Let me know if the stream is dog bleep. It appears to be good, but YouTube is telling me it ain't that good. But everything else looks fine. So let me know. Not here to give you guys some bad quality content audio wise. So this will be a dope one. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the Goldin 151 stuff. The prize cards are okay. Like I've never been a prize card guy personally, except for this one. Yu-Gi-Oh card, but we won't talk about that. I don't know, man. I'd say 90% of the stuff in the 151 auction I don't care about too much, but they're really expensive. The video game stuff is cool. Pokemon video games are nutty right now. Ever since the last Golden auction, which was like 2 weeks ago, not even. Pretty wild. We got Chev Collects. He was in here early. What's going on, Chev? America's favorite hoarder. Appreciate you popping in, saying hello. Shug Nasty. This is the guy that's siding with PSA on the Deoxys? The fuck? Dude, I wouldn't have gave that fucking guy a dime. I'd have been like, prove it. The card was already damaged when we received it. It was misgraded. Here's $5, bitch. America's favorite hoarder again. What's going on, Drew P? Hope you and your family of 37 kids are doing fantastic. Don't think short term, Josh. I'm not, man. I'm not. Show us your Diglett? Nah, dude. You gotta follow the Instagram if you want the Diglett. Actually, I do. I can show you one. Right there. Right there on the hoodie. Number one Diglett collect. Maybe that was the one you're looking for. He's right there. Representing the Glizzards. Classic EverQuest. There were a few hiccups, but seems to have evened out. Now, without further ado, I think I want to. I don't think the. Let me take a look. The Goldin extended bidding. I'm not signing up to stay up for the entire Goldin auctions extended bidding because their extended bidding setup is dog shit. So, each individual item has its own extended bidding block, and if you bid one time, it extends it 30 minutes. Absolutely horrific. So, yeah, there's an hour left. There's an hour left until the Goldin auction pops off. All the people that bought Pikachu illustrators for the millions of dollars got absolutely cooked. There's a we'll get into it. We'll get into it, but it's looking fantastic. Crazy. I don't think it was this auction, was it? There was. Oh, it was the Goldin 100 that ended yesterday. There was a Goldin 100 auction that was a $1.2 million no rarity Charizard. First public sale of one. First public sale of a Charizard over $1 million, which is pretty cool. There was a private one that sold like the week prior for 1.7. Believe it or not, who knows? So that was pretty crazy. Very cool to see. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen now. Just looking at some of this insane, absolute absurdity. That ain't right. You're looking at my face. Huh. Let's see here. This one? Hey. Man. Man, we doing this. We doing this. That's fantastic. Gold stars are still hot on Golden Heritage. Dude, gold stars are absurd. It don't matter if you sold them boys on Craigslist right now. You're making a mint. I don't care where you selling them boys at. Somebody's gonna be slobbing on the knob for it. Professor Oak, 35 months. That means my channel is at least 35 months old. That's crazy. That's a big number, dude. Appreciate you, my man. That's my number one fan. What's going on, Oak? I was fortunate enough to have a lovely dinner with Oak and his family, with my family. That was pretty awesome. That was S tier. Had a beer there as well. It was spectacular. Still freaking daytime over here. Yeah, it'd be like that, man. It'd be like that. Where did he take me? Circles Restaurant City. Call it East Tampa. I don't know, East Tampa Bay. Fantastic. Cod sandwich was a 10 out of 10. My wife did not appreciate the farts I was ripping that whole evening, but the cod sandwich was spectacular. I was definitely ripping absolute ass. It was diabolical. Now, those of you that don't know, I'm sure most of you do. Most of y'all legends. I was dying, dude. Like that whole night. Like she woke up fucking gagging on some shit. Like it was bad. I woke her up from a dead ass sleep. Like she was. Took her back to Ireland because I ate so much fish and chips over there. She was going bananas. Cod sandwich. Cod just slaps so hard, dude. God dang. I could live off fish and chips, dude. The Circle K, dude. Circle K's be popping off too. The race, I think it's a racetrack gas station down in Florida. Those are nice. Those are nice gas stations. I'll give them props there. Circle K would have been fantastic. I don't think I'd get cod from a Circle K, but you never know, dude. You never know. I'm gonna get oh shit. The GameStop exclusive Destin Rival Zapdos. I happen to have this one. This one I was gifted the raw dog of this Zapdos, graded it, got a 10. So sick. Such a sick card. It's crazy the price difference between like these diamond and pearl 9s and 10s. Like a 10 of this in today's market of the Selectivire, like it's gotta be $700, I would say. Diamond and pearl base. That's old. 2007? Dude, this truck is still outside loading this bitch up. He needs help. He's lost. The dude is absolutely, he's never loaded a Carbivore, but he's doing it right now. 9:12 p.m. on a effing Sunday. First ed base, 9 tails and a 9. So again, these auctions are still going, but I think I've just determined I'm not going to look at the auctions that are still going. I'm going to go look at the ones that actually ended so I can see a realized price. Hidden Legends Electrode, $600. Still going. So I'm going to look at the sold listings. And we're going to change it up. So for the last, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years, I only looked at auctions that sold at $750. Now, the average sale price per the bald man himself, Mr. Z&G Emporium, the average sale price is around $1,000. So we're looking at below average cards at $750, which is absolutely insane. So I'm going to look at sold listings above $1,000 US dollars. $1,000, which is absurd. And off the rip, I would expect nothing else but a PSA 10 Clam Pearl to be the first $1,000 card I see. An effing reverse Clam Pearl. Got to get your average up. My average started off hot. Like my average sale price last year was like 400. I mean, it's sealed product. Like this, there isn't tons. Like you're not consigning a booster pack. Those people don't exist. So really, my average is going to be high for sealed a lot, which is pretty cool. I do enjoy that aspect. The average sale price is nice. Mario Pikachu in a 9. Is it time to buy these? Like, what'd the 10 go for? 20 racks? 25 racks now? My God. Shout out to, again, Shining Cards and Collectibles. He will be on eBay Live very soon. Very soon. But now, go catch him on Whatnot. He is also partnered with Retrospecs. I think that was public. If not, It is now, but here we are. Shout out to Mr. Ray himself. I believe that's Paul. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Retro made it. I think, yeah, Retro made a video. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. He made a video. Umbreon VMAX and a PSA 9's 2 grand. Okay. This is a CD promo Blastoise 2.4K, dude. That is insane. That's like an 8X. I remember that bitch was like $300, dude. Dude, that was last boom. You could have got these for like 350. I sold a pristine 10 Charizard CD promo for 1300. PSA 10s were selling for like 900 to a grand then. That's crazy. Yeah, these gems so easily. They're all 10s. That's crazy. Yeah, the set for 1500. Yeah, that sounds about right. A CGC 10 Umbreon EX Prismatic Evolutions 2.2. I just sold my PSA 10 of this through ZNG Emporium. Couldn't, that was fantastic. I think it sold for about 4 grand, which is uh insane for a card that came out last year. EX Unseen Forces Reverse Hollow Lugia. Good night, sir. $12,400. A Yu-Gi-Mon card. What? A PSA 9 Yu-Gi-Oh card? Started at Kaiba first edition. 2950. The Charizard's dope. It's, I think, is it the same Charizard off of the original red version? No, it's from, yeah, the red version, the game. The box art. Yeah, there you go. Saw a DBZ Black Label that just sold on ZG for 4K. Mr. Dude 90, like it be like that, dude. That's cheap. Blue Eyes LOB first edition Blue Eyes and a CGC 10's 13K now. I still want Pokemon Blue though cuz I'm not a poser. Get them all, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what? The boys heard the sports card guys. This might be the first time in a long time that I've seen a sport card on ZNG Emporium's website here. And I don't think I'm excited about it. This, don't fuck this up, sports card guys. I mean, it's a Tom Brady card, but it's a Kaboom. I hate Kaboom cards. They're hideous. But these guys just nut on themselves all the time for these. And it's an 8. God dang. Give me this One Piece card over this Kaboom. Get out of here. We don't need sports cards on Sunday nights, dude. Sports cards, that's crazy. Downtown cards, I agree. Those are sick. I can get down with some downtown. This card is dope as hell. Fire Red Leaf Green Reverse Hollow Haunter. 6,000 bones. I don't know if it's that cool, but that's pretty damn. Like, are people master setting? Is that like? Is there like 1,000 people trying to master set like all of these sets at the same time? Like, what? Why else? Like, that's crazy, dude. Blaziken Tag 10. Nobody cares. $1,500. Sapphire Hollow. I think this same art came out of a deck. Holy shit! This Mew is 6,300. The Fossil Mew, dude. I definitely sold a couple of these in my days. That's nuts. That's nuts. Peak Dead Shoes in the live. Shout out to Peak Dead Shoe. Go check out his last live stream. He had Coyote Peterson. He went through the freaking gauntlet of stings, but also is a degen collector. Me and Retrospecs will be on his channel this Thursday. Go check it out. Go check it out. Go check it out. It will be lit. I was trying to think if I've been on Peak's channel before. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, me and Retro will be there this Thursday. Saw Jalen Hurts today at the cart. I ain't an Eagles fan or sports guy. I mean, yeah, so I wouldn't. It would. I wouldn't buy a card I'm not a fan of. I hate the Eagles, so I probably would have kicked the guy in the shins before I did anything, because he's an Eagles fan. That's just the way it might be. Might be the first. Yeah, I think it is, man. I'm excited. Holy shit! Starter deck, Blue Eyes White Dragon, first edition, starter deck card from a starter deck. Ain't no Pokemon cards from starter decks. Pulling 27 racks. Damn. $27,000. These starter decks, if they haven't gone up in price, because they were like 3 grand forever, they gotta be. Because there's still like 50 other cards in the deck that are worth a damn. That's crazy, dude. That's the play. I mean, even if the deck's 5 grand, odds are out of 4 decks, you're getting a 10 if that bitch is sealed. Those are pretty minty out of the decks. Y'all sleeping. Grail, Crystal Guardians, Reverse Hollow Squirtle, 5.7K. I missed this. Apparently, birthday Pikachu Black Star promos are $8,800. If you would have asked me before the stream in a 10 what I thought this was, I would have guessed like $1,300. I was nowhere near 8.8 for this effing Pikachu. The Squirtle's sick. I'm curious what the pop is on the Squirtle. It's got to be kind of low. 27. Like, it's higher than I would have thought. I mean, it is a grail. Like, this Squirtle is filthy. That's crazy. That is crazy. The Japanese White Star, is that the one I'm guessing with a wine bottle on the cover of it, on the art? That's pretty dope. This is the birthday Pikachu, the top 3, or the White Star one? Same art, base, not really. PSA 9 CD promo Chari's 1100. I can get down with that. That's not horrible. How did I sell the Van Gogh Pikachus too early? Bought them off Dan, sat on them for months, took a long time to get graded. I sold them for like 2,200 to like 1,500, and now they're 2,750. Eat my ass! Like, come on, what are we doing? No, the once more White Star is same in English. Gotcha. I actually grabbed Celebration Birthday Pikachu PSA 10 today for 180. Celebrations, got it. Damn. Someone dropped the Squirtle collection. Fire Red Leaf Green Reverse Squirtle. 7.4. Damn. I love to see CGC 10s are still getting absolutely decimated. If this Houndoom was a PSA 10, I would assume that's almost 10 figures. Or 5 figures. Calm down. Nirvana Squirtle. Isn't this, was it Leonhardt's favorite Squirtle or or not PK's? It's either Leonhardt or PK. One of the two. Love that thing. Another Haunter Grail. This is a dope Haunter. EX Legend Maker Reverse. 5Gs though, dude. That's like, damn. Like, I sold my first car for 5 grand. A 2013 Focus. I sold it in like 2015. 30,000 miles on it. It was a lemon. It was a lemon. But sold it for 5 grand. This Haunter's more than my car. Yeah, I had a Focus. My big ass sat in a Focus, my dude. Shit's crazy. The things you can do to save money. 2013 Ford Focus. The car was an absolute shitter. Holy. Oh, it's a staff. Okay, the Charizard staff release from Evolutions, 3 grand in a 9. Show me the 10. Hey, yo. How's the ghastly reverse almost half the price of the Haunter? 3 grand. Cheap. Holy. Latios, Gold Star in a 9's 9.5K. The Web Dark Charizard in 9's 1400. God, just so I should probably stop doing this. It's kind of depressing. Looking at all these cards I had and it's like, yeah, I just sold them for like pennies on the dollar. I thought all Ludicolo cards were cheap. Here's a $1,400 base hollow from Sandstorm in a PSA 10. Base hollows. Base hollows. Shit's crazy, dude. Absolutely fantastic. Salamence, $1,300 base hollow from EX Dragon. I would probably pay $1,400 for a Ludicolo PSA 10 from reverse hollow from EX Deoxys. I'll show you. This is one of my grails. I have one graded in like a CGC 8. I need to open my window. I'm sweating. Hold up. I'll show you. One of my favorite cards of all time. I can't see it on OBS. Just an absolute dog. This card slaps. The gem rate on this has got to be ass. It's got to be like 4. I mean, Deoxys, the print quality was ass. The cards are just, the print is just horrible. Meanwhile, there's an Ammonite for $5,900 from Legend Maker Reverse. Reverse Deoxys Gyarados in a 9, $1,200. A Masaki 10 Gengar. I didn't read, listened. That somebody said the Masaki Gengar is 100 grand now. I don't know where they got their news, but that checks out. 75 grand, yeah. Yeah. Ammonite Aura. Yeah, the Ammonite's clipping. That's probably like one of the sexiest Ammonite cards in the reverse. Speaking of Deoxys, dude, like I'd rather have this over a shitty ass lenticular card that's worth like $700 in a 6. Give me that. That's a pretty card. That's a freaking that's a campaign hollow too. Damn. Umbreon VMAX CGC. What are these in a PSA 10 now? Are these pushing four grand in a PSA 10? Does that seem strong for a CGC 10? I feel like I haven't. Wasn't live last week. Was live the week before that, but 6,300. God damn, bro, that was low. Yeah. 6,300 for this Machamp level X from Stormfront. Dude, if only we knew. You could have bought these by the dollar bin load. By the load. PSA 4 Shadowless is up to $1,000. Perfect. I don't think I'm ever going to complete that binder. I think that is a lost cause. Probably should just sell it. It's the unlimited, the Shadowless, and First Ed base binder. 40% complete, but missing the big dogs. And I ain't ever going to get the big dogs, if you know what I mean. Because a fucking PSA 5 binder copy of a Mewtwo is $1,100, my gangster? Damn. The fuck? Dark Paladin corrected art PSA 10 respect $7,800, dude. Give me a PSA 10 Mega Rayquaza instead. What the actual F? Amen. Hey, CGC 10's just getting clapped. $1,200 for the Gengar VMAX. PSA 10's twice the price. PSA 6 first ed base Chari. 17K. Dude. In the history of this channel, I've probably sold 5, 6 first ed base Charizards. It's crazy to say when I sold a set of 102 raw first ed base cards for an absolute absurd amount of money, insane amount of money in 2021, that the guy might be in the green now, which is fucked. The dude got absolutely cooked when I sold him the cards. But he might be in the green now. And shout out to that guy. If he held that whole time, he's a fucking goat. He is the goat. That's crazy. Like to see what a Legendary Collection Reverse Hollow Zard goes for in a 4. In a 4? Fuck. That's random as shit. Not gonna lie. PSA 8 base set unlimited Charizard, $1,100. Got me looking at my childhood Charizard some type of way. It's an 8. 1,100. So you could sell yours. I kind of figured. I was oddly specific. Oh shit. Oh, it's Japanese. I was gonna say, if that's an English Palkia V-Star for 1,200, that'd have been nuts. Why do you have a 4? You graded? Did you grade it and it got a 4? I feel like I don't like grading cards I know that will get like less than a 6. Cause then I'll just sell the bitch raw and let the guy buying it try and estimate the value of it graded. And that's what they're gonna do. And you might make more money selling that bitch raw. Just giving you an idea. Because the guy buying it's gonna be like, ah, damn, I'm cooked. It's a 4. But if you put it in a binder, go to a vendor and sell it, mark it up an extra $500, you might be surprised. You'll sell it for a 5 price or a 6 price. This belongs not on here. Amazonish Chainmaster, the F retro pack, I guess. PSA 10, even though they reprinted the shit out of it. Rayquaza VMAX, $1,700 in a 10 from Evolving Skies. Can't believe this this Giratina V in a 9 is $1,000. I'm starting to think people are making money in the Pokemon's hobby. Yeah, you know? Yeah, just now. Not before now. Right now. This week is like the turning point of people starting to profit in the hobby for sure, Katie. The time is now. $2,400 Gold Star Torchic in a 2. You see? That seems cheap. That seems cheap as hell. They would have sold that bitch raw. It got like $4,000 guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. I didn't even know Gold Star Torchics could get that low, to be honest. PSA 10 Shining Raichu. 4,700. Below $5,000. It's a steal. PSA 6 Shining Garrett. Oh shit. Mareep Reverse Grail. Team Rocket returns. 1,150. That is fantastic. I love me a Mareep. Mareep is such a funny Pokemon. Holland Phantoms, a BGS 9 Reverse Rayquaza. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I don't trust BGS 9s. If there's an 8-5 subgrade on this, run. There is. Corners. It's cooked. It's cooked. An 8.5 corners, dude. A BGS 8.5 on corners is like a 7 off the rip. Are we not going to talk about the edges? What'd you give on edges? 9.5? You're dusted. Whole life is dust. Greeny, do you think these cars all crash harder than after COVID boom, or is a new floor being set? If I had to pick between the two, I think a new floor is being set, but I do think it will crash some, but I don't think it will. I think the new floor is a lot higher than the floor we were just at. We were just on floor like 5. I think we're now just gonna, like, we're going up to floor 70. We're gonna come down to floor like 20, if you know what I mean. Is that hopefully that logic helps you? Helps you get there. Yeah, crash exactly. Crash harder. I mean, if you're going from floor 70 to 20, it isn't gentle, you know, like that is an aggressive come down. But it's still much higher than where we were. Cause yeah, there's a $3,000 illustration rare magic card. As long as Pokemon, I don't know, as long as they don't get mixed up in the war or something, some politics, and absolutely wreck themselves, which could happen. You never know. You never know. As long as they keep on keeping on down the same path, we should be all right. We should be all right. I guess I'm a comedian because I think a crash is coming. Damn. I don't. I, Damn. When? When? Why? When? Like the other one felt a lot more bubbly. I don't know. I just don't feel. I don't feel the same way. Sealed is not doing anything. Sealed is almost like it's been flat. Like all the new sets come out, they're $200, 250. That's been the same for like 2 years, a year and a half. Shit has not changed there. Like it's, and you look at the older sets from Sword and Shield, like they're not even booming. Lost Origin is bent flat as a freaking pancake. Like it's nobody cares. It's not touching all aspects, and it's really the older rare winter better situation going on. Really for the first time, like these reverses didn't see anything like this before. But there is some weird shit. I don't like all the super modern bullshit. Boom, and that shit's scary. Like obviously because there's so many. And as soon as the floor starts dropping, so many get listed on eBay. It's insane. There was a card from Yu-Gi-Oh! I was looking at. It's like pop 5 and a 10. The bitch came out in 2003, 2004. Pop 5. I think 4 of the 5 10s are on eBay. Unselling. Not selling. So I'm like, yeah, it's kind of weird. Aggressive Come Down would be a great band name. There you go. Japanese vending ditto. PSA 10, $1,700. I didn't know we had $1,000 vending series cards besides like the Snorlax, some of the weird ones, the birds, Mewtwo, Pikachu, Oyama, Professor Oak's favorite one. Man, that's crazy. Give me that. Hey, yo, get it. Get it, Ditto. Get it. That's an expensive ass card now. Oh shit. $1,000 for the Misty's Tears PSA 10? Did somebody who posted that? Oh, it was Z&G Emporium, I think. He tried black labeling this card and they said no, the card's too inappropriate. We're not grading it. The fuck? Do you see the Weiss cards y'all be grading? I am so confused. Maybe it's because she's confirmed underage. I don't know. Probably. That would actually make a little bit of sense. But I feel like some of those Weiss cards be pushing the limits. And they be grading those off on a whim. They don't give a fuck. A Techno 10 Ivysaurs for 1100, that was a steal. Like that's what's the pop on this bitch? The rarest tops Ivysaur. I mean it's Ivysaur. Pop 10 1100. Somebody got a dealio on that. Like if I knew damn. Yeah, Spectra. Somebody. Yeah. A Spectra Vaporeon outsold the Ivysaur Techno. Somebody got a hell of a steal there. That's crazy. 3,500 on the injection Fairy Lily. Holy shit. Dude, that's nuts. Love that card, but god dang. Erica's Dragonair, sexy ass card. 4Gs though. Cheap. This card is doubled in price since I graded mine and sold it. Sold it for like $2,000. Now $4,100 for Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Oh shit. Why does this look like the original Charizard I graded? It had the old blue label. I need to go look. That would be wild. I need to go look. That's crazy. The odds are, honestly, there was like 2 or 3. There's a chance this was my card. And I literally just talked about it earlier, which is insane. 3,800 bucks. First card I ever pristine from CGC. That's nuts. Who did I sell it to? Can't remember. I think it was some rando on fucking Facebook groups. I feel like I trusted people way too much back then, dude. Like, I don't know. I was crazy how much I sold through Facebook and PayPal. See those random sketch cards on auction by. I have no clue. People are stupid, man. They be buying some dumb like this. A Himeno Auto pristine 10 of this Pikachu. $1,000. It's a signature series. That's kind of cool. It's a cool label. $4,000 for the Tag 10 Umbreon SIR. That's pushing the PSA price, dude. Dark Golbat. The absolute disrespect. One of the cheapest WotC first edition Holo 10s in existence. He's getting left in the dust. Damn, Bubble Mew over 2K. Look at this guy. Just powering through. But the Shining Gyarados, respect. PSA 10 Unlimi. Unlimi. $21,000, dude. $21,000. For the price, give me this Umbreon in a CGC 10 all day. $1,100 for the CGC 10. Original rookie Umbreon from Neo Discovery. Yerp. Yerp. Gem Mint 10, CGC, Clefairy First Edition, $36.50. Damn. I sold your PSA First Ed Gyarados for $330 in 2018. PSA 10? Nah, it would have. Yeah, it might have been a 10 in 2018. Yeah, it probably was a 10. That's crazy, dude. It's either a 10 or a 9. Have you gotten any Indian cards yet? Fuck does that mean? Pristine 10 Charizard 151. 2,800 bucks. Oh, Shining Gary. Damn. Yeah. You shouldn't have did that, dude. What are we doing? We don't sell. This Game Boy Dragonite is insane. This thing was so cheap for so long. Like the freest card. No upcharge forever. Or ever. Literally until like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. No upcharges on this bitch. Now it's 32.50. And it was a childhood card. Good night. How do you sleep at night? That's insane. I'm sorry. This Zekrom is dope. 15th anniversary. $8,600. Jesus. Shining Steelix, cheap. First edition too? Damn, first edition PSA 9 Shining Steelix, $1,100. Dope. It's not the reverse though. The base hollow, Team Rocket Returns, Dark Dragonite, $1,800. Stop looking at stuff I've owned or sold. It's truly too depressing. Literally, it is insane. I like honestly, there's probably people that need therapy based on timing of the markets in this current state. It's insane. Cause yeah, like a lot of people sold their entire collections last year, early last year, and they got absolutely cooked in versus red today. Game Boy Dragonite I looked at on and off forever, like, I'll buy one day. Not now. I feel that. A BGS 8.5, $25,000. So shout out to the Collecticon Denver. Collecticon Denver. I think it was a PSA 6 first ed base Charizard for like the lows, like 45, $5,000 off of Heritage Auctions. Bought it, crossed it to a CGC. It got an 8.5. Sold that to a guy at Denver Collecticon and sold it for like $8,000. And now that's roughly 25 G's. Only a few short years later. Damn, change of heart 1353, my guy. That's impressive, not gonna lie. That shit's wild. The like Yu-Gi-Oh spell cards, $1,300. God, trap cards, spell cards, like those cards pulling rank. So cool. 12 minutes until the extended bidding on the Goldin 151 auctions coming up. This PSA 10 Charizard SIR is $900 less than the pristine 10 from CGC. But still respectable. I need to go find all those videos. Like, so many. If y'all been here, hit the like button for start. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. This card was like $1,100. The CGC 10 first ed Dragonite, where the PSA one was like $2,600 at the time. And I'm like, dude, this card is so cheap. And my dumb ass just didn't buy any. What a dumb, stupid bitch. Wow. That's crazy. Random CGC question. What certain number on those blue labels was when they started easing up on their super harsh grading? I don't know the numbers. I'd believe Exceed though, for sure. If I was gonna ask, it would probably be Exceed. I'd quote him. Fossil Dragonite in a 10 is 92.88. Holy shit. What are we doing? There's guaranteed hollows in these packs, bro. I'm about to go rip some Japanese fossil. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold up. How much are these packs? Japanese Pokemon fossil Sealed pack. Alright, bitch. Have they gone up that much? No shot. No shot. That's not a real price. $5.50? Alright. Alright. I mean, in today's market, that ain't too bad, dude. Like, roll the dice. You get, like, what, 9 other cards in the pack? You could get the Mew as well. We just saw that card's fucking destroyed. That's crazy. You got the Dragonite, the Mew, and that's probably about it. The Haunter, I guess. What else? Gengar? Fuck. Yeah, 5. I mean, I never thought it'd be almost worth it to rip a Japanese pack, but I'm telling you, we're about there. What size yacht are you going to get from this boom? I'm not a boat guy. Not. Even at, like, I don't know. Like, I'd have to have just absolute FU money to maybe have a boat to use 2 weekends out of the year. You know? Like Mark Zuckerberg. That motherfucker's got the biggest boats, him and Bezos. And they probably use them bitches 2 weekends out of the year. Spending $1 million a month just to upkeep and keep the bitch going. That'd be the only time I'd have a boat. I don't want a boat. Really. Too much headache. I'd get a nice car first. For sure. Alright. This is fucked. Hitmontop's 12 grand. Sorry, these peanuts are dry as shit. God damn it. If you didn't know, these are a PSA 10. Dry roasted, dry as shit, honey roasted peanuts by Planters. 9 out of 10 chances you're going to get a kidney stone eating these, but they taste so good going in. Worth it every time. What about you, Mason? You probably got your fucking yacht picked out. God damn. Imagine owning a game store of these booms. Good night, sir. Imagine being a partner to a game store and leaving the business like the year before this boom. Whoa. Whoa. Crazy. That would be dark. Victory Bell. I don't know if I've ever seen an almost $3,000 Victory Bell. Is this the most expensive Victory Bell? I don't. First edition Jungle, maybe. I don't know though. I don't know. That's pretty exceptional. Yeah, Mason cooked. Bought a first ed CDC 10 Hitmontop for less than 200 and thought I was crazy. Yeah, it's solid. You could probably, like, this just sold for 12 racks. You could probably sell yours for like $400 now. CGC just gets absolutely punished. $20,000 Gengar. Expedition Base Hollow. Wowzer. Beer belly Gengar looking thick. 20 racks. That's wild shit. Your auctions are cooked in a good way, I hope. You see that injection Fairy Lily sold for 3.8? That was your Umbreon? That was really bad. Not gonna lie. That was, you should have told me that I would have bought that. That was brutal. That's crazy. Had the Gengar and now, alright, Pete, quit. I'm sorry. You probably should watch these live streams. You're reminiscing too much. It's not the point of these. Quit thinking about the past. You know what's crazy? That Umbreon got outsold by this Espeon by double the price. What the fuck's going on? Oh, it was a CGC 10? Yeah, I think it was that's why. I mean, yeah. I forgot it's CGC. So yeah, anything over $1,000 in a CGC, that's solid. A black label Japanese Giratina from Lost Abyss is almost 10,000 US dollars. It was either 3.8 or 3.5 for the Lily, dude. That shit was nuts. Japanese black labels, dude. 12.6 for the Charizard Mega Inferno X. Respect. You know, for one of the easiest Charizard SIRs to pull in the last 5 years, for it to hit 12 racks for a black label, you know, it might be goddamn, might be worth to rip it, eh? I can't believe Lugia first edition from Neo Genesis is back to where it basically was at the last boom. PSA 8 3450, wild. That's crazy. It's like 5x, 4x. Lost Abyss Japanese Giratina. That's crazy. Mason's gonna buy some Kindle and get that insurance money. He's gonna get all his shit on the books and set that bitch on fire. Then he's gonna float away in his boat. I know a lot of restaurants in my area that happen to have fires. Shit's crazy. A PSA 3 first ed base Chari, 9 racks. Wow. CDC will get more respect someday. I feel like they're getting it now, but because everything else is getting it. So their PSA went like this, and CGC's like, I'm going to follow you a little bit. Like, who sends shit to get the NBA diamond sticker when it's only a 9.5? Like, I'm about to send some shit there for the memes. I'm going to send like a PSA 4 and get an NBA sticker on that bitch. Bro, I was just in Florida, Horta. There's a Hooters down there. Shout out to Cam at Goldin. That's his favorite restaurant. He goes there every time he drives by one. Shit's wild. We go 75 minutes out of the way just to hit it up. Wow, we're still going through this. What page am I on? God damn. Oh, shit. An ace graded 9 made it into this auction. Rayquaza EX Collector Tin. Another ace graded card. You know we're booming when. Oh, shit. That's a super pre-release. Isn't this like 20 grand in a PSA 10? Hold up. Hold up. Am I tripping? Apparently I'm tripping. Only double the price. Did it crash? Like, I thought this bitch was cooking. Oh, there's a super pre-release winner stamp. That's the one I was thinking of. Yep. 6 grand for a PSA 9 Alakazam. God damn it. I sold my entire PSA 9 set way too early. Fuck. That's absurd. An Alakazam for 6 grand. Ligma. There you go. Giovanni's Nidoking, first edition, pristine 10, 3 grand. All right. These are the buy it nows. I'm gonna crank over to Goldin auctions. Market's crashing. That's just the general recap of what I just looked at. This was probably the coolest buy. Not gonna lie. Techno 10 Ivysaur for $1,000. That's crazy. Cool card. Imagine the alternate universe of holding everything. That's how I feel about my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I guess a little bit. Pretty wild. Alright. 151 30th anniversary auction. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping for more out of this auction. Let me see if I got any type of setup. There we go. Wow. That's weird. I have a page, like an OBS layout set up for Fanatics. And the Fanatics one works perfect for the Goldin one. Interesting. But I was hoping to see a lot more like first ed base hollows, not just Charizards. I don't know. It's too high end. I almost wanted more like Watsy shit. Instead, all they put their nuts on was freaking some of these crazy cards, Charizards and other shit. Unless I was missing some pages, but goddamn, pristine 10 Slowking, first ed Neo Genesis, 26 racks. I'm gonna feel real sad. I had a black label of this in the Japanese version. I get it, it's Japanese, nobody cares. But it was a pop one. Sold it for like 3 grand. I'm just waiting for that dude to make a post saying he sold it for like 25 grand, and I will probably go get therapy. That will happen. No felt, there's not a single felt hat Pika, dude. Like, all we got are these little shit half Pikas. Like, who's paying 38 grand for an 8.5? It's not even a full art. That's crazy. The number 2 trainer looks cooler. It's got a bigger trophy. That's crazy. Full art, number 1 trainer, 56K. Not bad, not bad, cheap. There was one thing in here, I think it was on the last page, actually, that was really cool. Let me go back to that. I think I skipped it. I mean, this is wild. The complete Team Rocket set in a PSA 10 is pretty crazy. It's not on this page. It's on the next one. Yeah, a Techno uncut sheet. That's kind of sexy. Wow. I can't believe that's $500,000 for this shitty ass Kangaskhan. This is not the live stream you want to be in if you're a really big fan of prize cards, because here we go. I'm on my roasted shelf here. First edition base set Charis. What do we got? $4,500 in a 1, 5 grand in a 2, 7,700 in a 3, 88.50 in a 4, 12.2 in a 5, 15.5 in a 6, 20 for a 7, 28 for an 8, 60 for a 9. Add the buyer's premium of what? 24%? Some shit? Their buyer's premium is really insane. 73.2 with buyer's premium. So let's do some quick mathematics, shall we? Are we really charging 24%? Let's see what percentage we're at here. 60K times 1.20. Nope, it's higher than that. 60K times 1.21. Oh, it's higher than that. I'll get close. 60K. There's probably an easy way to do this math, but here we are. It's basically 1.25. So that's, yeah. $1.225. So yeah, it's 23% roughly buyer's premium, which is insane. I really am genuinely curious what the rates are that for people consigning through Goldin. Because if you're not getting 115% of hammer, you're getting cooked. Like 115, Jesus Christ, load. 115 divided by 123. Even that, you're not doing well. You bet, like, if any of you listening here are consigning with Goldin, if you're not getting like 119 divided by 123, I mean, this is less than what DC Sports would pay you. If you're getting 119% of the hammer, I doubt you're getting 119% unless you're, I don't know. I'd be shocked. But that's what DC Sports is paying. 97% for things over $5,000. And nobody touching them. Even my guy Z&G. Like, that's an absurd number. Absurd. Let's go to page 3, shall we? Torchic Gold Star CDC 10. Not gonna lie. Seems pretty damn cheap. You could probably flip the shit out of that. What happened to, like, this is the 151 auction, people. And we got Gen 2 and 3 in this bitch. What are we doing? What are we doing? I didn't even realize that. That's dog bleep. Absolutely horrible. Pokey Radar. What's going on, Pokey Radar? He's not in here probably, but this is his uncut sheet, I do believe. Go place your bids. Get it up there for him. It's getting cooked. This is the coolest listing. $18,325 for a 1999 to 2002 Wizards of the Coast Pokemon base set to Neo Destiny complete set. That's pretty effing cool, guys. That's pretty cool. You can just spend 18 grand and complete the WotC set. Gold Star Torch. I mean, there's money to be made right there. Last sold 120. That's what I thought. The bitch was expensive, but that current price is not expensive. This Japanese Rocket Gang set is almost the same price. This is not framed, and it's a small piece of paper. It's like 10.5 inches by 14.5. Versus this, you get 45 inches by 36 inches for just a little bit more money. That's crazy. You have an Umbra, like, you should have just kept it to the original 151 Pokemon for the 151 auction. I'm just saying. I'm a hater, but Umbreon, Gen 2, come on. Like, I can even respect, like, these fancy Pikachus, you know, because they're Pikachu. You can delete this one. Delete that Pikachu. Don't need to see that bitch. Here's the White Star, $9,500. So with the 23% buyer premium, it's like 12 grand. Literally 12 grand. Hope you're getting 19% of hammer, people. Come on. You're not. You're getting cooked. Hey, the 9.4 Time Magazine, $1,600. Last sold 9.8 in this auction last 2 weeks ago was 32 grand. Not bad. I'm good being too poor for Goldin. Me too. Same. These are pretty cool. 2007 Pokemon trading figure game groundbreaking. Blah 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 blah. Nobody cares. Second print, I believe, or third print, yellow version, almost 10 grand. Blue version, early production, 9.6. Silver version, that's cool. Sapphire, give me that. That's dope. How much is that bitch? Hey, yo. 9.6 A plus for 3 racks? Yes, please. That's the cheapest game? Really? Really? The fuck? Hold my beer. When's the Happy Meal cards coming out? Nobody fucking knows. Hopefully never. They're too busy blowing their new CEO who's chewing on their big giant cheeseburgers. 32.50 for the punched Articuno. 15 racks for the 15 printed 1,510 Mew. That's crazy. Like Giratina in this bitch too? Come on, dude. We got Giratinas. Come on. Try harder next time. Come on, Cam. You're one of their salespeople, dude. Let's go. What are we doing? First edition pack. Is this a 10? It is a 10. Alright, so let's check out some current booster box prices, shall we? Fossil Unlimited, 13 grand. First edition Fossil, 30 grand. Base Unlimited, French. I'm sorry. French first edition, 43 grand. 14 grand for a Jungle Unlimi. 33 for a First Ed Gym Challenge. Gym Heroes, 32 grand for First Ed. Top Series 1 sealed, $23,000. Top Series 2, $56,000. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, this is totally part of 151. We definitely needed black and white booster boxes here. Y'all probably would have got a better rate consigning this sealed with me. Just saying. Just saying. Link down below in the description if you want to consign any of your sealed products. Up to 93% payout. Fantastic. Or higher. Could be higher. Imagine if Anheuser-Busch added Poke cards to cases of... Dude. There is so many filthy ass plays. I believe this booster box case is Rays. It looks familiar. It looks like a case that I was DM'd. Sky Legend Factory Sealed. I want to say this one might be as well. 10 grand. Ray, let me know if you're doing better than 93%. I hope so. CGC 10 Disco Hollow Ninetales. That's pretty cute. This Clefable is cool too. It's a Pop 1. Pop 1 Tops Pokemon 75th anniversary. Shout out to the PokeRadar. This is his Clefable. Very cool. Munchlax. The F is going on with this? 9 grand, dude? 9 racks? Hold up. 9.7 Pop 1 distributor meeting? Sounds really sus. That's crazy. 230-pound baby? Jesus Christ. He is not doing well. That's a baby Snorlax, weighs 230 pounds. That's crazy. Mr. Squeaks, what's going on, my dude? You buying all the radar stuff in here? See, Electivire. I mean, these prices are fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. A PSA 10 Electivire level X is $6 grand. 8,200 for the Infernape. Empoleon's 10 grand. I feel like I just looked at an Electivire at Z&G's auction. Same card sold for $3 grand. Tell me it wasn't the same card. I swear I just looked at an Electivire though. I know I did. 17 for an Infernape? Are these going to be paid? That seems nuts. That seems nuts. Do these link like eBay? Because it's an eBay company. It should link and show pops, but I doubt it. They punched it into the description. Among the more than 6... Yeah, it's just a general description with their cert number. That's crazy they don't link this somehow to show the pops, just like eBay does. That would just be too convenient. Also, if somebody could test this for me, I was not able to scan a tag cert QR code through Goldin. I think it was Goldin. Yeah, it was the Mewtwo here. It was the Mewtwo first edition 10. I was not able to scan it at all. And I'm guessing it's just an issue with how small their little things are on there. Let me know if you can scan this. It might just be a flaw, a tag. Like when I zoom in all the way, I feel like I should be able to scan this QR code. This is as far as I can go. That's it. And I can't scan it, and it pissed me off. I was about to make a video, but I throttled back. I pulled back a little bit. Let me go look at the Sapphire version I'm about to buy. Only 7 pages. I thought for sure this would have been a lot deeper, to be honest. I definitely did. Like this is not a great photo for a $70,000 80 ETB listing. Let's see. I saw a video. They did like a cool video. I don't know why they wouldn't just put the video in here of them having them all like on a desk, and that was pretty dope. Like, just put the video in there. I feel like they post videos in these listings time to time. But yeah, this is you only get an image of one side. Shout out to Sealchiz Consignments, because when we sell ETBs, I'm telling you, you get like 10 pictures of a ETB. I don't know how we would have handled 80 in one listing. Probably would have talked the guy out of doing 80 in one listing, because nobody needs 80. Is it going to be a reseller? Probably. I guess there's a lot of whales buying these random things now, but damn, 70 grand. That's that's about $1,000 a box with our insane buyer's premium. Let's talk about this illustrator though. It's got the gold NBA diamond, which means this card is immaculate. Absolutely cannot be touched. That's what that means. I don't know. There's gold, diamond, black. I lose count of which is better. The label is crooked. Should probably get marked down a couple dollars for that. But yeah, she's a baddie. I want to say there was tons of private sales of these after the $16 million one popped, in the millions, for grades around this 8.5. And this is only 570 grand. So I feel like this is bringing us back to earth on this card, which I hope a bunch of people that had these illustrators to flipped them, because this is kind of right where it should be based on the sales in the last 5 years. If not, maybe a little tick up, I'd say. Let's take a look at this first Ed Chari. This is an old cert. And just reholder to fix the label. What's the worst that could happen? somebody reholdered this. It's a 1 cert, an old one, I think. Yeah, that's the old cert. It's missing a digit from the new ones. I don't think we're to 1/8 either. They reholdered it. It's still a 10, so that means it surely was a 10 when they reholdered it. They didn't change the grade on it. It's probably good that you can't zoom in as good as Fanatics because it's got a couple of clear scratches on this brand new reholder. One going straight through his L4 L5 disc in his back, and the other one going through his Achilles on his right leg. Probably should have left it in the old holder because then you could have been like probably on the case, but I don't think that's the case. In the back, how did they reholder this and uphold the 10? This card is absolutely cooked. This card is trashed. It's got edge whitening down the right. The bottom right got sucked off by Granny. Like, it's got water damage almost. Like, Jesus Christ, Granny sucked on the bottom corner there. Top left whitening out his ass. This is a 10. And it was upheld and reholdered. Shout out to the seller. Smart guy reholdering it because it gets all the guys like, oh my God, they probably think it's a new cert because it's got a 1 and an 8 and it's got the lighthouse emblem. So you're looking at 518 grand. That's cheap. That's cheap. Damn, dude. 508. This is probably one of the worst PSA 10 Charizards I've ever seen, to be honest. That's horrible. That's crazy. I can't believe I can't zoom in more. Fanatics would let me zoom in until I could see his friggin' pecker down there. It's crazy. Okay. How do their bid history? Oh yeah, you can't see names, of course, or even a letter name or something, so you don't know how many bidders are in play. 425 grand, only casual, 24% buyer's premium. Not bad, not bad. I couldn't have. Crazy. I really hope people are getting like 119% of hammer. I really hope. Like the guy who can sign this, if you're not getting 119% hammer for being the marquee, one of the marquee items of this auction, you are a horrible salesperson. You should get almost full 100%. Like the draw alone should be worth it to them. Granny went to town on that thing. Dude left no stone unturned on that bitch. Craziness. That's crazy. Going to CollectCon Chicago in April. It's an April guy? God dang. That's coming up. Holy cow. I would like to. It's drivable. I don't know, man. I definitely would like to. We're in extended bidding. 6 minutes left. Can I filter by ending soonest? Newest listed, highest lot. Of course I should be able to. Of course, right? Lowest price? No. Please tell me I can filter by ending soonest. Recommended? Nope. Newest listed? Nope. Recent bids? Nope. That's the last thing I want. I want oldest bids. That means it's ending soonest. Okay, third one down. Jesus Christ. We got there. We got there, people. Calm down. So these are the ones at least that could be ending. Evolving Skies factory case, 12 grand. Pretty sure Kanto Shark just sold one for like 19. Pretty sure. 30 grand for the base set Unlimi box. I think this is a Blue Wing. That's pretty decent price for a Blue Wing with a 25% buyer premium. Base set factory sealed case, 72 long print packs. That's pretty cool. 37 grand with the buyer premium for a Blue Wing. Wowzer. Oh, I forgot they did the X-Ray Authority. Is that? I didn't think that was the name of the company. Is it X-Ray Authority? I thought it was like CX. It is XRA. I did not know of that one. X-Ray Authority. Bookmarked. I swear to God they used a different one. Like CSA or CES or... Let me know if I'm cooked, but I thought it was like C something that Rusty made the video on. I thought it was partnered with Goldin, but that's X-Ray Authority for sure. And of course, I cannot, when I Google X-Ray Authority. There we go. We got there. Yeah, I mean it's definitely, yeah, there we go. Okay. But these aren't the guys that grade it though. I think that's the difference. Yeah, the ones he was doing with was grading the boxes. These are just X-ray people. Sports boxes, TBD, encapsulated loose pack, weight verification, $25. Who cares? Pokemon booster box, 36 packs, $400. Huh. Holy. You know, you ain't gonna be using that very often on some of this crap. That's crazy. Interesting. Cute logo. I like it. It's adorable. Of course, it's a 3-letter acronym company. Protostoys, $80,000 in the authentic holder. This has the MTG back. I believe it's not the white backed one, which does make it cooler. Please open. Yeah, I definitely am not going to get to Fanatics tonight with this ending the same night. $80,000. It is a dope card, dude. Got a fireball growing in this freaking hydro pump. That's crazy. This card's absolutely cracked. What? The stat says it's 2 foot tall, 100 pounds. That's got to be cap. That sounds like War Turtle. Never noticed. What the fuck? So, the height is about right. No. No, they're both cooked. Base set Blastoise, 5'3", 189 pounds. I mean, that's a perfect figure if you ask me. But yeah, this bit they did my boy dirty. 2 foot, 100 pounds. God damn. Blastoise often charges the enemies using its heavy body to trample over them and stun them. When in danger, it retreats within its hard shell. Does he though? Does he retreat like that? Like a little bitch? Like I don't know if I've ever seen an animation with him putting his head in his shell. Maybe once. Wow, they completely changed all of that. That's crazy. It doesn't say that at all on the base set card. The base set card says a brutal Pokemon with a pressurized water jets on its shell. They are used for high-speed tackles. What? I feel like that was a translation error. That doesn't make sense at all either. Okay. A brutal Pokemon with pressurized water jets on its shell. They are used for high-speed tackles. Certainly. That makes no sense. How have I never read that card either? That's crazy. I say he does have flames in his cannon. It looks like it. It's kind of dope. It's a moon. Stack this card on the monster card. Now I gotta look up War Turtle stats. I feel like they just messed up. Going down the rabbit hole. Nah. Maybe it's Squirtle. No. War Turtle's 3'3", 50 pounds. Half the weight. Twice as tall. What is Squirtle? He's got to be closer to 2 foot. Wow. My eBay is lagging massive balls. If I have more than one tab open, the dude just drops. They do that in the anime where he shoots them at a wall or the ground to launch himself. That's bullshit. You know it. Dude, can I load a Squirtle image? Thank you. Squirtle is almost 2 feet, 20 pounds. Yeah, I don't know where the hell they got 100 pounds. That's crazy. My boy was cutting weight hard. I've never read this card. It says escape instead of retreat cost. That's hilarious. Escape. It'd be funnier if it says run away or something like the battle in the actual blue version. Card is such ass. That's crazy. 10:30 in the PM. God dang. Man, I was super excited. I had the whole week off last week. I was down in Florida, and now I gotta go back to work tomorrow, dude. It's pretty horrible. It's pretty ass. But it is what it is, boys and girls. Let's see what we got going on here real quick. Go back to this auction. I do want to talk about it. That's why I'm here talking about it. Not great. You got cooked on the Unbroken Bonds case? Nah, come on. That already ended? The fuck? How are their cards still? Huh. First day back's always trash. No, what's the best thing though? Because we just did our, what was it? Spring forward bullshit. The 1 hour here in Michigan. And probably in most of the United States. Except for a couple of stupid ass states. We spring forward an hour, so the Monday after that flies by. Because you'll be sitting there, it feels like 4 o'clock, but it's actually like quitting time. 12.5 with buyer's premium, so you net like $7,000. That's pretty good. I'm sorry, dude, that sucks. I have no clue what it's supposed to go for, actually. Actually, no, I do. I sold the Unbroken Bonds booster box on our consignment service a few months ago for $2,500. So yeah, I got a rough idea. Half of the auctions have already ended. Unopened Espeon Gold Star is actually gas. Give me that over the first at base. What the fuck is that? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, Exceed? Unopened Espeon Gold Star. Is that on this auction? Oh, it is. That is sealed. Dang. That is pretty cool. God, I hate those slabs, though, dude. I absolutely cannot stand these slabs. The plastic grating. They I don't think I've ever seen somebody do an authentic grade on a cellophane pack. That's fantastic. The card isn't even graded authentic. The cellophane, that's fantastic. At least try for the number grade, dude. I don't know. Maybe the cellophane's got a crimp in it somewhere. It might be crimped here, or maybe that's the card. Maybe like we'll just let it ride. That card is trash. They look something. She ain't be looking right, and that's 80 grand. So that's pretty crazy. Hey, Retro, what's going on, dude? Consigned today. I know. I was telling Ray, dude. He's over here getting fisted by Cam. It's all good though. All good. It's all good. I respect it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Is what it is. Be out. That over the player hater club up here. I want to see if that Sapphire sold, not gonna lie. It probably did. Oh shit, it's still going. Damn, 15 minutes? If the buyer's premium wasn't 25%, suck my nuts. God dang. God, that's a grail though. I guess I'll just stick with my complete in box one I got for like $300. Yeah, the card was brutalized. It looked like it had been folded. Hey, let's go. Pokemon Radar's Machamp. I believe it's his. Oh, it's Chinese? I didn't realize that. That's kind of cool. Can't even tell from this far. It looks the same. Let me see if I can tell if I zoom in one more level. Nope, still looks the same. Another one. Nope, they all still look the same. So yeah, I mean, put it on your wall. Nobody will ever know it's Chinese unless you're like really close. Perfect. Chinese one, I don't know which one would be more rare. Actually, I don't think we would have an uncut sheet with Machamps like this in English because I'm pretty sure they were printed. I know I've seen the Rusty one, but I can't remember. But they definitely, I don't think there was full Machamp sheets like this. They were like mixed in with some other crap. I want to say it was like the water deck and then a bunch of Machamps and then like the overgrowth or whatever, some bullshit. Swarovski crystals, dude. 45 racks. Damn. Angela Gomez. Who are you? Let's see. Got the whole government name on this. Angela Gomez Artworks. Swarovski crystals. Creating, selling, dazzling exclusive pieces. Follow my link tree for OnlyFans. You know, I mean, it does check out. Checks out. You know? I'm joking. She does not have an OnlyFans. Least that I could tell without clicking further. Chinese base looks nice. Very clean names. Only a few characters for the name. So English looks dirty. Chinese is clean. English is dirty. Got it. That's what I got from that. The Crystal Illustrator is pretty legit. It is pretty cool. That would definitely be a cool wall piece. Like if I was the guy that dropped 16 milli on the 10 Illustrator, like I guess I'm just gonna spend the 50 grand to get the freaking picture too. Like that's crazy. I might ask James to send my base unlimited Zard to Cam. That 2 cert was weak. Yep. Tapped out on the Swarovski. Like you could have got 3 of the ultimate pinball machines for like that same price, dude. Like you could have got 3 more of those. It's a cool piece, but man, that's crazy. Squeaks is here. This is definitely a boom. Definitely a boom. He's lost. He meant to click on the Danalytics live stream. He's probably not live actually. He don't do lives on Sundays. Black Label Flashfire Hollow Charizard Pop 1 Grail. That's English. That's cheap. That's English, dude. English Black Label? Are you kidding? That's crazy. Already have the PB machine though. I mean I feel you, but you could have had 4. You could have had like a could have did like a 4 person. It would have been way easier for tournaments, you know, instead of just everyone waiting watching a guy. If you had 4 machines, you would have been that much cooler. And then you could have probably sold them for double the price after you did the tournament, you know? You gotta think about these things, dude. BGS 85 Charizard. This is almost 30K with the buyer's premium. Dude. So the seller's gonna net like 5 grand. 27,450. Yeah, that's about literally the same as what it just sold for on Z&G's site. Swarovski is doing Shrek. What? CDC 10 Gold Star Mew 13,750. Dang. That's insane. 28 grand for a first edition Team Rocket box. What is this? 2017 Sun and Moon Enhanced Facing a New Trial. BGS Pristine 10 Pop 3. The fuck are we doing, boys? Is this cheap? This is a quarter of the one that sold for what, 500-600 grand? For what? Like a 10th? My math is horrible. A 20th? Call it 550 grand divided by 28 grand. Yeah, a 20th. I mean, it's not nearly as pretty. It doesn't cover nearly as much as the wall. 28 grand. There you go. 153 grand. That's cheap. What do we got here? 9.8 A++. Made in Japan. 19 grand for the Pokemon Emerald. That doesn't seem great. 9.8 A++ Emerald. USA sealed version, early production. Maybe I haven't checked the price on this. But that don't seem good. That's like one of the best games. A++ Pokemon Emerald. The yellow version is a 9.8 A++, but this was not first, second. This is probably third release or fourth. Third. But Fable still cook. Oh, it just ended. 2.5. This birthday Pikachu, 11 grand. What is this with a buyer's premium? Holy. Let's go. 13.4 for the White Star Pikachu. Pikachu was just talking about this being 10 grand. I thought this one had the wine bottle on it. Which one is that? Man. There's way too many different variants of this damn Pikachu, dude. That's crazy. I am definitely checking Heritage. Because I want to say when the video games boomed last time, I definitely saw a sale of this game for like 70 grand at some point. It definitely came down, obviously, but I swear to God I did. I'm signing in. This one shitty part. You can make a free account with Heritage Auctions all day. You got to sign in to view the sold listings. It's pretty annoying. It just adds 7 more clicks to go view sold listings. Searching. Emerald Pokemon. View sold items. Fuck. Nailed the bitch, dude. 72 grand. July 2021. For the same grade, same everything. Should check the cert number. It's probably the same game, reholdered. Damn, I nailed that bitch on the dome. So in November 2024, at 95 VGA sold for 25 grand. That's basically where it's at now, and I think that would cross to be the same. But that was also 3 months ago. Nothing really that recent. There's a 9.8 regular A+. Yeah. Here it is. Probably the same game. Might be. This was graded cert number 002. I gotta click on this one 7 times until I can read it on the freaking cover. Takes so long to freaking load a Goldin freaking listing here. 001. What? 6055250001. Oh, it's a different game. Sold 17,500. Nope, I lied. Yeah, basically 17 grand in November 22nd. Same exact game, same grade. So it's 23 grand now. It's gone up. Checks out. But we definitely ain't back to 71 grand, dude. 72 grand 5 years ago. That dude is absolutely cooked. Damn. PSA 2 base set Chari. First at 6,000, dude. Before the buyer's premium. Still going. Blaziken. I still don't get it. PSA 1 first ed base Chari. All these people that were watching these are like, all right, this is my chance. There's 1 and a 2. This is my chance to get a freaking cheap Charizard. It ain't going cheap, dude. It's still going. It's still going. Of course, like the most ultra modern set, the Destined Rivals case is still going. $2,600. Is that cheap? Oh, with the buyer premium, it's like 3 grand. All right. Techno Blastoise in a 10, 7250. The Illustrator 8.5 is still going. This could be one of those ones. It could just get Goldin to death and just go until oblivion. Why is this Emporium 15 grand though? Somebody, what am I missing? I did not think that level X Pokemon cards were booming like this, because I don't even think the primes are pulling these numbers. And this is an Emporium. I feel like I can buy it now, the same card, for like half the price. Or not. Sort. Oh, I did EX, not level X. There's only Japanese ones listed, so nobody cares. Yeah, there's no 10s. Let's look at the gem rate, though. Gotta be pop low as shit. The all data pop 10, 20. I don't think pop 20 pulls a 15K price on this. Dude. An Emporium. I gotta say, that cannot be real. Even in this market, dude. Like, what are we doing? 22K for the ugliest Giratina in existence? It just went up to 2 grand. 24.5? You lost me. This Blaziken's the same, or the Infernape's the same price? You're cooked. Not great. Anyways, that's about it. There's only, damn, these are still going too? No, they just ended. These all ended. Sapphire still cooking. I'm gonna wrap it there. Do please consign, sealed consignments link down below in the description. If you have any questions, let me know. We just had one of our busiest weeks as far as boxes coming in for consignment. It was fantastic. They all came in while we were on our vacation, so it's going to be a busy week ahead. So I appreciate all the love. Again, link down below in the description. If you have any questions, let me know. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good one. Peace.